2023, what right has the North to dictate who becomes our president? Pa Adebanjo asks. Welcome to the news and please subscribe to our channel. The leader of the Yoruba Social Cultural Organization, Afenifere, Pa Ayo Adebanjo, has asked a question so as to know the right the Northern Nigeria has to dictate who becomes the president of Nigeria, stating it clearly that the North has no such right. Exactly. No one has the right to come out and ask people who is going, or say, because Nami get the population. I've heard it a lot from both political rulers, as in politicians, and the electorate. I've heard it a lot. I don't know what in this people they always tell the electorate for them, but I tell you, they don't do their people any good at all. The news in detail, please. Pa Adebanjo made this disclosure in Lagos on Monday, faulting the course that the Southeast region must negotiate as to produce the president of Nigeria, Daily Post reported. Speaking further, the Afenifere leader said it is the right of the Southeast to produce Nigeria's president without having to beg any region in Nigeria. He rubbished the insinuations that the North has the population to decide Nigeria's president. Pa Ayo Adebanjo said, what right has the North to dictate who becomes our president? It was said that the Southeast must come to negotiate with the North because politics is a game of numbers. My case is, and I told people yesterday, the case for the East is not to beg for a favor, it is their right. In addition, he described the population the North claims to have as a fraudulent population, stating it clearly that they cannot sell that to him. On numerous occasions, Pa Ayo Adebanjo has stated it clearly that it is a turn of the Southeast to produce Nigeria's next president. And the way things are going, he seems to have maintained a stand. What is your take on what Pa Adebanjo has just said here? Well, of course, this particular electoral combination of results. In fact, I saw a particular clip. I saw a video clip online where I was saying children, as in those PVC, they used names. I don't know if it's names of the children, but certainly the age there was, 57, 70 and 60 plus, 40 plus, but they were all children faces. And I'm here, my head, they do me, okay, does it mean this is what has been going on? Because these are ballots now. This ballot style of voting, you count, you can't count manually. Is this what have been going on? And the North will keep telling us 12 million, 7 million, 9 million. Lori raw. I am trying to come to the time and say, no, it's not happening. But with what the Northerners are saying, I've heard Northerners come out to say they are the ones that have the population, and for that reason, that they will they are the ones to decide. And I'm like, when they said, I was like, what's now the essence of being in the country? Because I don't understand why one will be lording over another. I don't know about your family. In some families, even the smallest, they give the smallest the respect to talk. Do you understand? They don't lord over. No, in some families, the smallest, that's the last born. We say, even if the last born day 10 years old, his opinion matters. That is how those countries should be. Whether there is a tribe that is very small, that is made up of just 10 people, that tribe, what they talk, we're supposed to listen to them as a country. If we really, really want to be united, that is the truth. Do you understand? That's the truth. Sincerely, from that angle, I stand with Pa Adebanjo. Though I am of the opinion also that, of course, there should be things, as in, there should be a handshake, but as I am asking myself, what are handshakes now? These people do handshakes business-wise. Then you say they're not doing business with the Southeast. You say the Southeast doing business with the Northern. So why is it when they now come politically, there is not a problem? That is what I'm asking. Who is fooling who? No, let's check this thing well. Now, if you're somebody who is from whether it's North or South, don't you do business with or if Southeasterner come your shop, you go pursue them. Or if, as a Southeasterner, if another comes to your shop, these people do business a lot too. I am telling you. So, what is now the cool? What's now the problem? If you ask me. Baba, go and sit down and let Nigerians decide. You're an old man. We also pray to be old and not to be a confused old person. So you are saying Baba Adebanjo is confused. How? The man we don't talk say, see waiting it be, see as it be, and he's not changing. He's not coming to tell you today, oh, let us endorse P2B. Tomorrow is telling you, oh, let us endorse Tinubu, and next tomorrow is coming, oh, it's not Tinubu, it is Somre. How is he confused? Okay. God has surely blessed this man, his children, his family, and his entire generations for his boldness. He is speaking the truth and standing by the truth of it. No, Pa Adebanjo, thumbs up. Thumbs up. For people who are saying they have bought him aside, I don't know what Pa Adebanjo at 90 plus will be looking for. I don't know what they look for as an old man. I sincerely don't know. And the way he says this thing, he is sound. I don't mean to sound rude, but he is really sound, as in coming out to say, na so things supposed be. Okay. He said the truth. The North do not have population as they're insinuating. Our population is far, far more than the North. Because, and if you check it, I also read an article which says, that it's not possible that you want to tell me that you're not really close to all this Sambisa forest. If they go towards that place, now there people, they reduced. Do you understand? So it raises a lot of doubt of this their northern population where person know they see, not only election person they see them. Though I know them, there's a big give bed for that place, sha. They don't use they don't make use of contraceptives. They don't do birth control method. They just, and if they're born, if they get better, they get better. If they're born. Now so their life being. I'm not trying to sound offensive, but that is just the truth. So yeah, Pa Adebanjo is correct, he's right. I stand with him all. I don't know about you. Please do not be deceived by misleading information that has failed consistently for 70 years. Have you ever lived in the North? Baba was among our team. Baba was part of our team that sought alliance with the North shortly after 1983 elections. Who was ours running mate in North in that election? The reality is different from the ideal. The North dictate because they can coalesce in pursuit of common goal in the interests of their region. Look at the PDP last presidential primary. If the South read behind one person, both Atiku and that person would have had equal chances of winning. Both will have to struggle to attract what is needed to make up. Eventually, the margin between the winner and the loser would be such thing. A winner-take-all mentality will be impossible. It is not the fault of anyone that the South prefers to negotiate from the position of weakness. I would like I speak with this person one-on-one, sha. Okay. It is the democracy dictating that. Democracy is a failed system in most African countries. You see, this democracy of a thing, it has advantages and it also has disadvantages. Nigerians, so deep down, I know we know the truth. The truth is, everybody in this country, just like a family member, you have to treat them equally. You cannot expect somebody to work tirelessly for you. How many times for the person for you to reciprocate it, you are like, go and sort yourself out. And anytime you have problem, you come to this person. The person will pick them before you know it. If you come to the person will certainly not want to help. That is it. And then, if you start calling the person a bad person, then who is the bad person there between you and the person? This scenario I use now, I feel is just the perfect one. Okay, on this note, you have come